Hi. Happy almost Halloween. We're just a few days away. October is moving and grooving, let me tell you. Um, I'm on time today. That's kind of the best part of today so far. To be absolutely real with you guys, I've had a very rough week. I've had a tough week health-wise. And honestly, I think I'm gonna try to get uploaded videos Tuesday and Thursday, but I might go live Tuesday and Thursday because I'm not sure I can handle the workload of filming and editing. So I might be going live Tuesday and Thursday. I'll let you know because I still wanna be here with you guys 3 times a week, but just don't know exactly what I'm gonna be capable of. Just figuring out what's been going on and obviously always trying to prioritize my health, which I hope you're doing the same. And other than that, I am great. Other than I am great. I'm still loving October. I have saved some costumes that I saw on the internet that I'm obsessed with. What's your favorite type of Halloween costume? Is it like one that resonates with you pop culture wise, or for me, it's like very specific pop culture, very, very specific pop culture that resonates with me. That's what really does it for me. So I saved my top three because apparently everyone was at a Halloween party this weekend. I wasn't. I wasn't invited. And actually, to be totally real with you guys, I'm actually not offended about this because there's like complete rational reasons. But I FaceTimed my sister last night and she picks up and it wasn't just her, it was all my high school friends, all decked out in Halloween costumes. They were at one of our best friends, Caitlin. You'll probably hear me talk about her from time to time. She's like my closest friend from San Diego. She is her sister, who I'm really close with too. I went to her wedding. We're like our families are like family. Had her daughter turned 2 this week, so she had like a Halloween 2-year-old birthday party. So I didn't know that was happening, but everyone was there. Everyone was there. They all looked super cute, but I was caught off guard. I was like, "At least let me put some lip gloss on. Damn, everyone looks so cute." And then Cal was there, my nephew Toe, if you've been sleeping under a rock and haven't heard me talk about him. He had just woken up from a nap, which I shouldn't judge because even me from a nap is not great. And I was like, "Let me say hi to Cal," which usually he'll FaceTime me for like 30 minutes to an hour and not want me to get off the phone. But he picked up the phone and he looked at it for a second and then dropped it. And that was the last I heard from Cal. Haven't talked to him today. Is it irrational for me to be like, "You call me first because you hung up on me?" That's how I feel. I'm like, "Bruh, you hung up on your auntie? Call me back. I'm not gonna call you back and be desperate after you hung up on me." And then on top of that, I just felt like shit yesterday. So I was, I'm not used to feeling like shit for more than like, unless I have like the flu. So yeah, and then today, sorry guys, let me just get this shit off my chest real quick for the one time. I Instacart because I was like, I can't be bothered to go shopping for my groceries right now. I'm in too much pain. So I Instacart my groceries over. I'm gonna show you guys this picture. This shit, this shit pissed me off, mate. So I try to be on my phone when I do get Instacart because I'm like I realize how annoying that is, like when they're asking things and then you're not on your phone. So I'm usually really good at it. Okay, I'm gonna send this to myself so you guys can properly see what happened. It was so annoying. So I get like LaCroix, sparkling water, like always. They had this really fun flavor. It was sold out, of course. And so the guy sends me a picture of LaCroix that are still available. But I'm going to show you the picture and you tell me if you can read anything of the from the photo, okay? He did one of those like far away, like all the LaCroix were in like you know how they like line up the LaCroix boxes, and he like stood back like 10 feet and took a picture of the display of LaCroix and was like, "Can you pick here we go. Wait, I hope this is it. Oh, okay. Can you pick one? So you tell me. Can you pick one? Can you read those flavors? Like I'm sure you can guess the yellow might be some sort of lemon, but can you actually read that? And the answer is no. And I have 20/20 vision and I can't read any of those even if you try zooming in. You cannot read them. So then I guess at the left all I see is a P on this left side. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess that the passion fruit is fine." This guy, hold on. Then sends me I'm gonna show you guys our messages because this was like so out of control. This guy messaged me and said, hold on, tell me if I'm crazy. He messaged me and said this. Since they don't have peach, I got tangerine. And next time, please view the replacement option I sent before requesting a replacement. Do you see any passion fruit from the picture? Please don't waste my time. View the picture I sent and request from what they gave. Girl, bye. Are you serious? This guy literally, and mind you, I always tip 20 to 25% because I know that they're doing a lot of work. So I had already sent my tip. I'm messaging him back and forth so quickly, and he literally has the fucking gall to tell me don't waste my time. Am I tripping or is that like total dickhead 101 right there? I was like, clutch the pearls. I have never been talked to on Instacart like that. Don't waste my time. And it's like not a big deal if you just pick a random one. Like I have Instacart guys who always just are like, you didn't respond in time, so I just replaced it. Cool, fine. I totally understand that. Why is it wasting your time if I accidentally read passion fruit, but it was pampaloose? The one on the left was pampaloose, not passion fruit, but I couldn't see it, so I just guessed that they had said passion fruit. So that was the first time I gave 3 stars, and then I wrote unnecessary rudeness in the chat for a simple miscommunication. Quote. Yeah, that was so rude. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. I'm going to turn to you guys in the chat because last time I got so behind in the chat, and then I'm going to show you some of my favorite Halloween costumes that I saw this year. 3 is high, Steph. Damn it. I'll come back to that. I'm like so bad at being mean. Harry tried to meet him at the door because obviously Harry was pissed. He's like, my wife doesn't feel good and you're gonna give her sass like this? So as soon as our like camera gave us a notification of someone coming up the driveway, he ran out and he said that the guy was like running to his car because he knew he was gonna have beef in the streets. It's like, damn it. I wish we could have whatever. Yeah. So that's my Sunday. How's your week? How are you feeling? What have you been doing this week? What have you been watching? I've been seeing in the chat some great Halloween costume updates. Sam Red winning a competition. Amazing. Love it. Love it. Dion Austin. Hi, Steph. What's up? I like the costume you tried on early last week. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got a contact applicator. I might try it, but depending how I feel when I go to Halloween with my family, I might not even I don't even know if I'm gonna I mean, I'll wear something Halloweeny, but I don't know if I'm gonna do, like, a full thing just because 'cause I'm so drained right now. Halloween is Friday. Have you or Harry seen Trick or Treat? I haven't, but I've heard that it's good. I think that's one of Darina's favorites. Have you seen a show called The Owl House? Best Disney show there is next to Gravity Falls and best representation for LGBTQ in a fantasy show. No, I haven't. Thanks for the rec. Brianna Ennis, I'm currently mourning the loss of a vintage Coach bag that I saw at a thrift store and naively thought would still be there the next day, and it wasn't. I didn't even try to hide it or anything for when I came back the next day. Has that ever happened to you where the item you wanted got sold, or if you hid an item in the store to buy the next day? Oh my God, Rihanna, I'm so sad for you. That's awful. RIP to the vintage Coach bag. Hopefully, whoever bought it is very excited and grateful for it. Has that ever happened to me? Um, I usually get so afraid of that happening that I find a way to buy it there, or if I can put it on hold, that I will. But usually I'm sure it's happened to me when I was younger, but as of late, like, I kind of am like, I'm not gonna make it back, so if I think I'm gonna really want this, then I'm gonna get it. But I'm so sorry. Arun, who are your favorite superheroes? My favorites are Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wolverine, and Batman. Great choices. Mine are, let's see. I like, um, why am I sorry, I'm kind of out of it, so I need to I like so I love Spider-Man. Miles Morales is my favorite Spider-Man right now, and Iron Man has a special place in my heart. I like Black Panther, Wanda before she goes crazy. I feel like I just thought of one that I was like, "That might be my favorite superhero," and now I'm like, "Why can't I think of it?" But I like all the X-Men too. So, and then Spider-Ham, of course. The X-Men are probably my favorite though. Uh, Luke James, hey. Lloyd Nance, Team Steez. Dion, it may be a Disney show, but it's a good one. Secrets of Sulphur Springs stuff. You should check it out. I still haven't reactivated my Disney account, but I'm going to probably so I could see the Glenn Powell show. That one I hear is really funny. I heard it from a couple of you actually. Andrew Thomas, hey. Happy Halloween. Mike Joyce, nothing like a horrifying NFL injury to kick off Halloween week. Oh my gosh, who got a bad injury? That sucks. Let me look it up. I feel so bad when athletes get horrible injuries. It's so sad. Oh, gruesome ankle injury from are you talking about Giants RB running back? Oh gosh. Okay, bummer. As long as it's not an ACL, people seem to do okay. The ACL takes like 2 years though. Well, I should say in a back injury too, or head. Hopefully nothing too bad with your health. I don't think so. I think it's just like I'm just having bad stomach issues and maybe it's like an autoimmune I don't know. I'm figuring it out. It's kind of one of those things that there's no, like, tell, like, I can't it's too you can't, like, quickly figure it out, so I'm kind of just doing, like, tests and things like that, so, um, I like to thank Mike Joyce for jinxing his Bears team and giving my Ravens the win. I forgot what it's like to see the Ravens win. Being a football fan is hard. Being a sports fan is hard. Mel, I was Black Cat. Oh yes, and Mel's outfit was super cute. I love the eye mats. That was super sexy. Kate Van D, hey Steph, happy Sunday. Hey girl. I just got done with my first cooking live stream. It was a great feeling. Take care, y'all. Oh my god, that's great. What were you cooking? Oh, look, Harry's in here. He's trying to install the new Wi-Fi. What does this mean? Whenever you, will it affect the stream if you plug it in? But if it starts acting funny. Okay, okay. So this is he just got like this new full wire-in system. So if I do have a bad internet moment, I'm gonna pause the stream and then reconnect to the new one. If not, then next week I'll have the new internet live for you. So we're making progress here on the channel. Cool dude 3240. Texans beat 49 baby LOL. Hey cool dude. There's a lot of football fans in here. I'm glad if any of your teams win. I don't have a particular team. RQMD SMD, did I shout you out? Hi, thank you for being here. Luke James, hi Steph, hope you're well. I saw the new Frankenstein on Friday. Wasn't bad, but wasn't amazing. Also saw The Descendants as a re-release. Great film. The Descent, sorry. I was on Disney Movie, The Descent. Okay, I'm super excited to see the new Frankenstein film. What wasn't amazing about it? If you can give a non-spoiler of what didn't work for you and what did work for you. Mike Joyce, I watched John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness last night. That was an appropriate spooky movie to kick off Halloween week. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, John Carpenter's cool. Dion, hey Steph, you and Harry should check out a movie called Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and Emma Thompson, a comedy about a man gets pregnant from fertility experiment. I wonder if that's on Christian's list. We'll see. Mel, I always Instacart. Yeah, I do a lot. I do a lot. Okay, back to the Instacart conversation. Maybe they assumed you know. I know, like I don't get LaCroix all the time, so I don't know the flavors. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to picture from 20 feet away, brother. You see Chainsaw Man? Heard it's good. No, I haven't, but I've heard great things about it. Giving Instacart a bad name. Shaking my head. I know, and I love like honestly, I've had some great deliverers who have gone above and beyond, and I'm love the service, obviously, but that was like surprisingly crazy. I was like, don't waste my time. Like I was purposefully wasting your time. Guy needs to chill. Totally. I was like, what the hell? I hope you didn't tip him. I had already tipped him. You can't take away your tip. I tipped before so that they, it's like it's a win or lose. You just never know. Like I tip before because I want them to feel like they're gonna get a good tip, and then sometimes it incentivizes quicker and faster delivery. But sometimes but then I feel like sometimes in the rare occasion this happens where you tip before and then you get an asshole. Casey Grant, what the fuck? Totally. Wow. I know. Thank you guys. What the fuck? I've never had a shipper be that rude to me while shopping. I know, I was like, "Bruh, I could pull up on you right now when you pull up to the crib." Like, you weren't you didn't feel awkward that my, like, whole house could be outside waiting for you? I should have pulled out Honey Bear. Honey Bear's a menace. When she sees someone on the block, she's barking, and she's jumping onto the fence. I forget how massive Honey Bear is until I take her out in public. We took her to the Century City Mall, and everyone was like, "Whoa," and then someone walked by, and then they turned to their family, and they were like, "She looks like a horse." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess she is big." I know she's big, like, I see her through the house, I'm like, "You're a big chica." But I don't think she's massive, and then you go out in public and everyone's dog is like a fifth of her size. You give me sass and the tip is a pass. Is there a way to take away some of the tip? I saw Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, I loved it. Okay, so 2 people have 2 differing views on the new Frankenstein. Guillermo del Toro's work is always a mixture of horror and beauty. Yes, yes, he definitely has a theme, and it all usually works for me. LA delivery drivers stuff, LOL, no manners, JK. Yeah, usually they're pretty nice. Did I miss anything from the first 7 minutes? I gave your costume a shout out, and then I talked about this rude ass Instacart deliverer. I Instacart a lot, never had a rude interaction like that. That's crazy. Yeah, 3 is high, Steph. Is it really? I felt bad. Okay, this is what I struggle with. It's like giving someone a 1 when it's their livelihood. I feel like if he didn't bring the food or, like, threw the food or something like that, that's a 1. But it's their livelihood and he did everything else, he was just an asshole. Maybe I should have done 2 stars. That's a 0 stars. I hope Instacart gave you some money back when you complained. No, they didn't. He didn't say anything. He's an asshole. Steve. Hey, Steve. Harry was gonna what up that ass. And I was yeah, he was going downstairs and I was like, "What are you gonna say?" He's like, "I don't know, I'm gonna let the force be with me." I was like, "Oh shit." And then he came back, he's so pissed. He's like, he ran. He was running back to his car. There's nothing I could do. I'm so mad. I should have been waiting at the gate. It's like, damn, missed opportunity. Hey, Casey. It's always hard choosing fave comic book characters. Yeah, it is. It is. And it like switches kind of depending the mode in life I'm in. My chocolate candy intake has increased exponentially recently. I'm in bliss. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year where it's totally the time to indulge in chocolate and your sweets. Thanks, Mike, for putting the Discord link. Steph, you and Harry have tried to save your favorite candy for yourselves. Yeah, we would just get our own stuff. I'm not gonna like get it from if we go trick or treating with my nephew, I'm not gonna pick up candy from the houses. Leave that for the kids. Um Frankenstein was great on a technical level. The production design, costumes, and makeup to enhance Jacob Elordi's performance was solid. Yeah, I felt like that was a shoe-in for Del Toro. I always watch my favorite Dracula adaptations at the end of October. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the, some of the Draculas for sure, especially the one I most recently watched, the Ford Coppola one. That one is so good. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Is that what it's officially called? That's yeah, from Francis Ford Coppola, yeah. God, Gary Oldman's just the best. He's just the best. Okay, Sadie Frost is who played Lucy. What else has she done? Because she was so good in that movie. Okay, she's done quite a bit, but nothing I've seen. She was so good in that movie. The outfits in that movie were great. I like too many sugary food items. Like what? As I've gotten older, I'm less into sugary food and more into savory, but I still like a nice cinnamon roll or a dessert, like a cookie a la mode will hit from time to time for sure. Heard news at Disney parks that the evil queen and other villains won't be walking around Disneyland this year around only for Halloween. Person playing evil queen explained while in character on Instagram. That's weird. People love seeing the evil queen. I always wanted to run into her. She's so sassy and funny. Paul. Hi, Paul. Hi, Steph. I saw Chris Stuckman's new movie. Looking forward to his next. Also, hearing Harloff talk about his pilot has been really pushing more on the proof of concept I wrote and directing soon. That's awesome. Yeah, I was rooting for Chris Stuckman's movie. I think that's really cool what he's done and just the effort he's put in and his love of film in general. And I'm obviously rooting for Christian's pilot to take off and be awesome. And I'm now rooting for yours. Thanks for the update. Steven, hi, did you watch Teen Titans? No, I didn't. But I know a lot of people who loved it. This is what it is. Enter Lenman. Changed it a little. Chad Powers is definitely worth the watch. It's going under the radar and IDKY. I think because a lot of people, well, I don't know, at least for me, because I haven't been on Disney and Hulu. I think the fact that Disney took over Hulu has hurt Hulu. I don't know, and that could be totally wrong. Hulu might be getting better numbers because it's on Disney Plus, but it messed up my Hulu. Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. So I just put on the new internet. Tell me how that's looking. Let me check on my phone to see how we're doing. That felt kind of instant, but I don't know if it's because it's good, but it's still giving me 1 bar. Oh no. The internet's frozen. Okay, are we back? Hello, hello. Okay. Hopefully this works and we're gonna keep playing around. I like Miss Marvel's portrayal in comics more than the show. Her power set changed, but in comics, they reflect the struggle of being multicultural. Excuse me. I love Miss Marvel. I haven't read her comics, but that's interesting. That actress, I love her. ED 100. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Steph, who's your favorite Batman? Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Ben Affleck, or Robert Pattinson? You actually didn't name who my favorite Batman is. It's Christian Bale. But if I had to choose of these, I would pick Um, I know people would kill me because I feel like it's Michael Keaton, but I feel like I'm more connected to Robert Pattinson, but I feel like maybe Michael Keaton. But yeah, it's Christian Bale is my Batman. That's like the Batman I grew up on because as you remember, I didn't watch the Michael Keaton one until like 2 years ago now, maybe 3 years ago or whenever we did for the World Rolls. And then Robert Pattinson's when that came out. Was that 2019 when that came out? And then I haven't seen George Clooney's Batman, and I never seen Ben Affleck's Batman. Forgot to say hello. What's up, Steph and everybody? Hope you guys have been good. Hey, cool dude. Do the villain characters scare kids too much at the Disney parks? Huh, that's a good point. But it's not like they have like the evil witch. In like Snow White, the evil witch used to scare me when she was in like her full witch mode. But I don't think I was ever scared of like, when she had her like that look with the purple gown. Maleficent vibes. I never was that scared of that. FYI, the green Minotaur's name. Oh, Luke James. Hi, Harry. He's trying to figure out my inner. I'll tell him I said hi. I have Chad Powers on my watch list. I just am super behind on TV. Yeah, it's definitely on my watch list. I need to re-download. Team Big H. Yup. Is Harry into sports? Always find it refreshing when a dude isn't. He's not really. Yeah. He played basketball basically his whole life, so we watch basketball from time to time. We'll watch like the 20-minute highlight reel of major games that he wants to see of teams with players that he likes. But no, where like he is not like he would never be the type that his day was ruined because he doesn't have a sports team, is what I'll say. He likes he likes certain players and then he likes certain teams, but it's really more about like if there's a certain player he's liking how they're playing. I know though, I know what you mean. I have an uncle who will like my aunt will have to kick out of the house if his team loses because he just has such a sour attitude if it happens. Paul, so happy Ravens finally won. The season has been rough. I'm glad for you. It sucks when your team is losing. Haskell. Hey, Steph. Hey, Haskell. Nice to see you. What's wrong with sports? No, I just think the connotation of some like super fans get like so invested that they can, and some guys, it's like their day will be ruined if their team loses. But I don't think there's anything wrong with sports in general. Sports are amazing. It's just probably she means like refreshing when it's not like every guy's every Sunday and Monday. Been watching episodes of Lost this week just to pass the time. Great show. I never watched that show, but I have so many friends who have. Sports rule, especially if you played them. Yeah, I think because I played sports, I'll always like watching highlights and I respect big games and like the championships, but I've never been able to keep up with a team all the time. And like the Dodgers are in the World Series and we should care because we're both have lived he's LA born and raised and I've lived in LA for now like 10 years. So I should kind of care, but I want them to win, but I'm not like keeping track. Frankenstein non-spoilers from Luke James. It looked good, acted well, great visuals and cool music. Some scenes went too exposition heavy and dragged on. Okay, fair. Abdil, hello, Stefan, everyone. Hey, nice to see you. I also use tip ahead, but some apps don't allow that anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I know you can't do this for privacy reasons, but it'd be hilarious for a vlog if you gave trick-or-treaters healthy vegetables like broccoli instead of candy to see their reactions. Only if, like, a minute later I gave them candy. Be like, "Just kidding, I would never do that to you." They used to Jimmy Fallon does that, right? Or, like, is it or Jimmy Kimmel, is it when, like, he has the parents pretend that they ate the kid's candy or, like, replace it with vegetables or something like that? I was so mad because now we've been on back on Jimmy Kimmel, and we've been watching his monologues every night, and last week, none like, so many of the late night guys were off air, and I was like, "Is this a normal October thing, or is this, like, a weird thing that's happening this year only?" No, don't mess with kids. Yeah, they can be scary. Some delivery people are the worst. When I was in college my sophomore year, a DoorDasher stole my food. I had to call the DoorDash in the restaurant and had to pay 190 for a reorder. Oh my gosh. That's so shysty. Honestly, Harry and I were talking about that. We're so scared with all of the EBT and everything being canceled and food stamps that people are gonna have to steal food. Like they're gonna be starving. I'm very, very concerned about that. That's not the same case because this just seems random but yeah, it's awful. For being that rude, yes, 3 is too high, deserve lower so we can learn next time not to be a dick. Learning moment. Red carpet talk. Yeah, it's tricky with people's livelihoods. I know others will be harsher, so if they mess up with others, then they'll probably get a bad score from them if deserved. Let the force be with me. Yeah, that was so funny. I was like, "Damn, what's he gonna do?" I'm going to wait until Frankenstein comes to Netflix because it's not playing at no theaters nearby where I live. Okay, that's understandable. Mike Joyce, or you could give your candy to Cal and be cooler auntie. He's only 3, so, like, he really shouldn't be eating that much candy. So, maybe 1 year, but yeah, this year I feel like he should not be eating that much candy. I don't even know what their rules are. I think he can have, like, 1 candy a night. Probably on a Halloween, I'm sure he could have, like, 4 or 5 or something like that, but they're pretty strict on that because he's only 3. So, his energy's already crazy. I always watch the Coppola Dracula at the end of October, and I will also put the recent Nosferatu with it. Nosferatu was sick. That was sick. That made me, what's her name? Is it Lily Depp? Yeah, Lily Rose Depp. That made me really, really fuck with her heavy. Like, I would be so excited to see everything she does after that performance. I honestly thought that did she get nominated? I low key was rooting for her to win because I thought her performance was so crazy and awesome. She's a very, very exciting actress to watch for me, for sure. I just think she has such a cool look about her and she just nailed that performance, and I don't even know how she did some of those face expressions. I was like, "Damn, how'd you move your face like that?" Yeah, Nosferatu might be a rewatch for this week, for sure. That was a great movie, good call. Yeah, and the Coppola Dracula is one of my favorite movies. That movie is so, so spectacular. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite costume designs ever. Abdeel, is Jacob Elordi unrecognizable as the creature like how Bill Skarsgård was unrecognizable as Nosferatu? Nosferatu look was crazy, like, the mustache, that was a crazy choice, but it worked. PTB, hi, I love that video of the Apothecary's Diaries costume. Thank you, that makes me feel good, that was such a defeat for your girl. Also, now you know it's like I wasn't feeling that good, so while doing it and then that not working and then editing it and watching it not work, I was like, "Ugh, ugh." Sadie Frost was also Jude Law's ex-wife. Oh, that's random. What do you think of Jim Carrey playing Freddy Krueger? Is that happening? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen the movies with him. Maybe I've seen one Freddy Krueger movie. I don't remember though. Did we watch one on the World Girls? I just miss going to haunted houses on October because no one wants to take me or go with me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Yeah, it's not everyone's thing, so don't take it personal. Like a lot of people don't love doing it because it's scary to them or, it's expensive. So I wouldn't take it personal, but that's a bummer. I'm manifesting a year where someone takes you or wants to go with you for sure. Okay. Um, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a pregnant man in the movie Junior. It's from Dion. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I know I froze in my back though. You're back, but it's blurry. It's good now. It's back. Sound is weird. Oh no, cat. I can't right now with you on the desk. Goodbye. Thank you for visiting. Okay. Um, Arun. I liked Wanda before too, but I loved her character after WandaVision. Yeah, I was just like sad to see her go bad, but I kind of understand. But it was also confusing. Like the Doctor Strange 2 plot didn't make any sense to me. Stephen Gamble. I thought you seen Batman vs Superman. Haven't seen it. I remember when it came out and being it was like a phase where I wasn't watching that many movies. I think that was around when I was in college. Abdil. Steph, have you watched film 40 Acres? It's post-apocalyptic film about a family protecting their farm during the time of famine because of the scarcity of resources and those trying to take it. No, I haven't. But that's how I felt like that people were acting during the pandemic for sure. I could totally see that being a cool plot line for a movie. Prince Batman soundtrack or Kiss from a Rose? Both so good. I'm such a Prince fan. Can't go wrong. Um, anyone into Nobody Want This? Haven't seen the second season. I saw the first season. Are you watching the second season? Okay, Arun, in terms of Batman, my faves are Robert Pattinson and Christian Bale too. Ben Affleck was good too. Nice. Okay. Abdia, I'm like Harry too because I used to hoop as well, but I don't watch the games anymore, just only highlights. Yeah, I feel like it's like you're either fully in it or you're not as much anymore. But you still always love basketball or whatever sport you played. But I feel like especially with people who've hooped, that love never goes away. So you still want to be with it a little bit. I like all the Batman for different reasons except Val Kilmer. I don't understand the people who like his take, but I like him in other movies. Haha. I haven't seen Val Kilmer's Batman either. So I don't know, but I can agree with the fact that I like him in other movies. Exactly, Steph, you get me. Oh, about the sport. Okay, yeah, cool, cool. I'm happy when we're on the same page. Okay. Tom Pelfrey is my top choice for playing Batman. Who's that? Let me look. Tom Pelfrey. Oh, I know this guy. Depending what oh, I just started Task. Depending what age they do Batman, because he's 43, so I don't know if they want, like, someone for like, a long time or what. I love movies and TV, but sports are my soul, and boy, is it exhausting. The highs can be the best feeling ever, with the lows can ruin my mood for days. Totally. That's kind of the reason I don't really follow a team that deeply, because when I used to, it was just like, ugh. Like, I remember when we used to watch all the Chargers game growing up in San Diego and the Padres games, it was, like, rough for years, and then I was just like, "Why am I doing this?" I can sometimes get into hockey, but only because of my hockey romance books. That's hysterical. We should root for the Blue Jays. Trump won't like it if they win. It'd be fun to see him whine about it. Why? Or I feel like he would be mad if the Dodgers won too. Jimmy Kimmel does Halloween practical jokes. Yeah, I love Jimmy Kimmel. Answer the door. Who wants broccoli? They'd be like, Luke James. Nosferatu was really great. Yeah, it was. Have you and Harry ever been to Salem, Massachusetts to see the house from Hocus Pocus? No, but I just saw someone who posted that they went there. And I was like, that's cool. I would definitely be into that. I love Hocus Pocus. It's probably my favorite Halloween movie. Halloween and Easter let the kid Hulk out on candy. At what age did your parents let you Hulk out on candy? Hey, sorry, I think the internet just went out for a second. I hope it's fixed. That's crazy though. That's the new internet. It's a constant struggle this week, guys. Red carpet talk. I'm not a vampire movie girl. All I legit tried to give them a chance at all. I legit tried to give them a chance, just not for me. That's okay. That's okay. Mm. Okay. Let's see what else. You should watch Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Other ones are okay. Also, Robert England getting his star on Halloween. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've heard that one's really good. Red carpet talk. Nosferatu is technically a good movie, just not my taste, but I gave it a good score regardless. Yeah, I mean, it's really not my kind of movie either. I just found it really interesting. Paul. I miss NYC so much. I used to work on film sets as a PA and background actor like SVU, A Couple of Unknown, Succession, The Gilded Age, etc. I have wild stories. Oh my god, that's crazy. I bet you do. That would be a good buck. Luke. Also, sorry, Steph, I'm not much of a matcha fan. I like the bakery you visited and the cake looked amazing. Thank you. That's okay. It's not for everyone. I get it. I feel like there is a matcha for you. Maybe you just haven't found the right flavor or place, but I can understand how it's not for everyone. Abdil, is the task series with Mark Ruffalo any good? I'm one episode in. I'm on the second now, and I thought it was a great premiere. People are really loving it. Christian, I think it's his favorite show right now, and then I think there's a few people in the chat who watch it. William Smith, the NBA being crooked is so wild. I always suspected this, but to see the FBI arresting people is crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like, can you arrest the people doing stuff in the government that's illegal? Can you arrest the people breaking the Constitution? But I know I need to look more into it. It is pretty crazy. I saw that. Okay. Cool dude. Michael Keaton's my fave Batman, but I have a feeling Pattinson will usurp me for one when part 2 comes out. Oh, like surprise me? Yeah, I'm excited for part 2 for sure. Keaton is my favorite as well, but I also like Affleck's Batman. Yeah, they're usually all pretty good choices, it seems. Okay, Arun loved Ta, such a great show. Full disclaimer from Cool Dude. I hope Brandon Sklenar is a new DCU Batman, but we'll see. You and Christian. Dion, Steph, if you were a vampire, would you want to be a vampire with magic powers and super strength or just super strength? With magic powers and super strength. For sure. Both. What do you mean? That was too easy of choice, Dion. What's the catch? Robert Eggers' next movie is called Werewolf. I'm so excited for it. Eggers gets it. Yeah, he's cool. Okay, wait. I wanted to find. Hold on. Okay. Mason Thames as some form of Robin from Red Carpet. Mason Thames. Oh, that'd be cool for sure. He's great. Have you seen Train to Busan? If you haven't, check it out. Very good. Sad. Bring tissues. Yes, I have. It's amazing. Amazing movie. Dion, Steph, if you and Harry were supernatural creatures, what would you two be? Anything from angels or ghouls or whatever's. I probably want to be a vampire or witch. And I'm not sure what he would want to be. Probably anything I was. Random question. Is it cheating if you time travel to the past to have sex with folks from whenever to the 1980s, but not past when you just met? Yes. Yes, that's cheating. My mom painted her nails matcha green inspired by you. Haha. She was so excited and wanted me to let you know. Oh my God, Kyle, that is so awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Go mama. That's iconic. I have to say that was one of my favorite nail colors ever. That might be a repeat offender for me because I thought it was such a beautiful color. That made my day. Aw. Hell yeah. Thank you for telling me. William Smith. I feel bad a lot of our questions aren't great, Steph. Just tell us whatever you feel like talking about, and we're here for it. Everyone here is interested in whatever you feel like. No, you guys have good questions. Thank you. Oh, definitely. It's partly me. I didn't prepare a ton to talk about just because I haven't been feeling well this week. But I always love to hear what you guys have to ask. Don't worry. Don't feel pressure. Gambling definitely has gone out of control when it comes to sports. Gambling, yeah, totally. Gambling sucks. Gambling sucks. Honestly, I never want to get into it. I never want to. Just seems like a hellhole. Hold on, someone's here. Okay. Okay. Um, is Harry enjoying Ghost of Tsushima and does he stream on Twitch? Is that the game that I said he was playing? Because I forget the name of the game that I said he was playing. If that's the name of the game I said he was playing, then yes, he finished it and loves it. He actually plays on PC. So some of the games that you guys listed, he doesn't have access to yet because he doesn't do PlayStation. He has like a sick ass alien PC. It's like the coolest computer I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, he plays on PC. Since it's almost Halloween, do you have any paranormal, supernatural experiences? Or if not, your family maybe has some stories. You know, I've definitely felt like there's been like times where I'm like, I feel like there might be a presence in here, but I've never actually had like an experience where like a door closes or like a something crazy happens. But I'm a firm believer that I believe in spirits, that they exist, and some of them haven't been able to pass through to wherever or maybe don't want to yet. But no, I haven't had any. Most of my crazy PA stories are from working in the COVID department for SNL. I feel like SNL probably has some of the crazy stories ever just because of the nature of the show. I'd love to hear some sometime, Sam. I used to think Ariana Grande and Victorious with red hair reminded me of Brittany Murphy and Clueless. I can kind of see that. I can't believe Ariana Grande's like whole like face transformation to like post Wicked era is crazy. Did you hear about the horse that died on Gilded Age? I worked that day on set. No way. I watched the first episode of Gilded Age because my mom and sister love it, and I'm such a fan of Carrie Coon. Like, and that role that she's playing is so funny and different. But I haven't seen more. Should I keep watching it? The NBA gambling story is so crazy. I need to catch up on the drama because I just honestly looked at the headlines. It's probably really crazy. Steph, do you listen to Michael Jackson's Thriller? And can you and Harry dance to it? Also have to see the movie, sing it, and listen to their version of it. Um, yes, of course I've listened to it. No, we don't really. I mean, I groove through the house for sure on a day-to-day basis, but he doesn't dance. He'd kill me for saying this, but he's actually a really good singer. He'll never sing. Like if I ask him to, he won't do it, but if I catch him singing, I'm like he like I know this is probably going to sound so crazy and it might be. I might have like the love potion in me where I think of him at a like kind of in a delusional sense. He hits notes sometimes and I'm like, "Is John Legend in the room with us?" I'm serious. Abdil, I know I'm getting older now because I actually shop for turtlenecks now. I used to hate turtlenecks as a kid. I still kind of do because I have a sensitive neck, but I like them every now and then because they really do be keeping you warmer. Come on, all knew major sports is rigged. I mean, that's a given, right? Yeah, I think like to some effect for sure. A new guy, you almost just flipped me out, but I just saw your comment under. My roommate left me for a week. She went to New York to visit her mom and sister. You really like that would be the surprise of the century for me. If there's one thing for sure, it's that you and your roommate are together forever. Don't do that to me. Have you thought about Joseph Ashley? Have you thought about doing watch along to music videos? No, because of the copyright issues. I don't know how you get past that. I feel like that would be super frustrating. This NBA story is related to various mafia families. A doc and a movie I'm definitely looking forward to already. Yeah, for sure. It's from Mel Does Reviews, for sure. Red carpet. Didn't Ghost of Tsushima get a sequel? Did anyone here play that yet? Yes, it did. I think it just came out, but it's only on PlayStation right now. Does Harry play Ghost of Yotai? I think this is the game that's only on PlayStation. The sequel is Ghost of Yotai. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, sorry, there. It's a little confusing. For now, it's a PS5 exclusive. Right. Right. So yeah, he's just PC. Okay. Let's see. Steph, have you seen all this talk about how movies aesthetically don't look good anymore? I guess because they're using digital cameras instead of film cameras and stuff like that. Your thoughts? Um, I saw that. I think some movies don't look great anymore, but it's hard to say that when there's like Guillermo del Toro movies and um Quran movies that come out and you're like, "Oh, these look amazing." So, I still feel like there's directors that are making amazing films, but like Scorsese's still making beautiful films. Denis is still making beautiful films. There's so many directors making Wes Anderson is still making beautiful films. So, at least to me, obviously there's some I feel like some of like the streaming movies that are just for like really entertainment, quick watches that yeah, they don't look amazing. Um, what I did see that was super concerning was an interview with man, what's her name? She's the British actress with the bangs, and man, I forget her name. She was talking about how they're trying to buy a ton of scripts and make scripts and asking writers to make scripts that are written with less intricacy and detail and more fill in the blanks and easy to just understand and kind of dumb it down. And there's a term for it that you write it within as a second view, meaning that you're writing it with the knowledge that people are using their phones while watching, and it should be stupid enough so that they could be scrolling on their phone and still know what's going on in the movie. That's very upsetting. That's very upsetting. That sucks. That makes me scared. Abdeel, I live up the street from a cemetery, and when I go for walks, I do get an eerie feeling, but I meditate on Celestiates because the dead has no power and can't do anything to you. I like cemeteries. I feel like there's a way that you can pause it. Like it seems like you have a good way of handling it, so whatever works for you. But for me, like even when I've felt like the presence of a spirit, I always just say, "Thank you for sharing space with me. I hope you're well." I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I think sometimes there's like a lot of beauty in a spirit and in a cemetery. I used to be freaked out about them when I was a kid, and then I went to them as an adult, like the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and I was like, "It's kind of beautiful." It's like a place where a soul can rest and their family and loved ones can visit them forever, and I feel like it's a place of peace and love. So I don't really get freaked out by cemeteries anymore because no one really most people who pay for a cemetery for a family member, they have a deep love and reverence for them. There's not like a ton of crazy creeps that are getting spots in cemeteries. Like, I don't even know if they can. So, I'm never really afraid of them. Ash be here trolling as per usual. Right. Have you ever walked out the cinemas because you didn't like the movie? No, but there's definitely been times where I've been tempted. But no. Paul, I'm still in season 2 of The Gilded Age. I'm also in a shot with Colin Farrell on the train in the Penguin pilot. I'm the guy in the bright yellow coat and the blue hat near Colin. Oh, that's awesome. Rock, scissors, paper. Steph, did you watch Gen V? No, I haven't, but I'm interested in it. I think I will because I've seen The Boys, so I feel like why not? And I feel like I'll need to see the next season of The Boys. Abdil, Steph, do you plan on watching the new anime film Chainsaw Man? Yes, I am going to. Red carpet. I never walk out of movies even if I hate the end often adds important insight. Yeah, I've never it takes a lot for me to really hate a movie, and even if I do, I won't know if I for sure hate it until the end. Casey Grant, love the nail stuff. Are those leopard? Yeah, they're kind of like leopard tortoise. Let's see. No, it doesn't want to play nice. Oh yeah, there. You finished Dan to Dan? No, I'm watching like one episode every time I go to the gym when I'm on the treadmill. So uh, I'm like 10 episodes in cuz I just started like 2 weeks ago. PTB, it is super frustrating to do music video reactions, but it is possible to work around it. If you ever wanted to do one, I would definitely be willing to help out with editing. Oh, thank you. I'll let you know for sure. Okay, I'm gonna be getting out of here soon. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna read these final ones. Yeah, I saw the thing about streaming services asking for scripts where the characters are basically announcing what they're doing, thinking because they know everyone isn't fully paying attention. Yeah, that's so awful. I hate that for us. Cool dude. As a screenwriter, that irks me that streaming services are doing that. This industry worries me a lot nowadays. It really scares me. No, I am scared about the future of the industry because it just feels like AI mixed with attention span, which mixed with merging and monopolization of content. I'm like, where does that land us in terms of true creativity and art and freedom of expression? Like, where does that land us? You know, and even in like 5 years, things seem to be moving so fast. Red carpet. I saw an early screening of Regretting You, and this girl, maybe an influencer or NYU student, was on her phone the whole time. I told her to stop. She was so passive aggressive, exaggerating the use after. That sucks. That's so rude. It's so rude. Like, don't go to the movies. William Smith. Vlog of you and Harry doing Instacart delivery for one day could be amazing. I feel like I would be swearing at people by the end of the day, LMAO. Yeah, it seems like hard work, honestly. I know it's hard. That's why I didn't want to give him a total shit rating, but damn. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll let you know in the Discord if I'm gonna be dropping episodes on Tuesday and Thursday, or if I'm gonna be going live sometime in the afternoon instead on those days and kind of gauge how I'm feeling tomorrow and see where that lands us. But regardless, you'll be seeing me Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday in some capacity. So I'll let you know what capacity that is. And until then, I hope something great happens to you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are the very bestest ever, and I'll see you in the Discord. Okay, love y'all. Bye.